"15 R&B music videos that broke through MTV's color barrier. You've heard the songs, you know every word, but you don't know the fight it took to get them on the air." From 1982 to 1986, these artists didn't just make music videos, they changed the entire game. MTV didn't want them. The network said R&B wasn't rock enough. And then these 15 videos proved them catastrophically wrong. This is the story of how R&B conquered MTV, one video at a time. Number 15, Marvin Gaye, "Sexual Healing," 1982. Marvin Gaye's "Sexual Healing" wasn't the first black video on MTV, but here's what the network didn't expect. A 43-year-old soul legend exiled in Belgium coming back with the sexiest song of 1982, September 1982. The video drops. Marvin in a smoky nightclub, 4 dancers behind him, and that iconic scene with the female doctor. MTV barely played it. They'd already made their position clear. R&B wasn't their format. Then the song hit number 3 on the Hot 100, 10 weeks at number 1 on the R&B chart, the fastest rising R&B single in 5 years. And here's the brutal irony. Marvin recorded this song while battling cocaine addiction and depression in Austin. His mother was dying of bone cancer. His marriage had collapsed. He owed the IRS over $1 million. The man who needed healing the most gave the world a song about it. "Sexual Healing" sold over 2 million copies, won 2 Grammys, and forced MTV to notice that R&B wasn't going anywhere. Marvin Gaye died 2 years later, shot by his own father. But that video, it was the warning shot MTV chose to ignore. Number 14, Prince, 1999, December 16th, 1982. December 16th, 1982, Prince cracks the door. 1999 becomes the first Prince video MTV adds to rotation. Not heavy rotation, light, the kind where they play it at 2 a.m. when nobody's watching. But here's what MTV didn't understand. Prince wasn't asking for permission. The video's pure Minneapolis basement party energy, purple smoke, synthesizers, Prince in a trench coat that looks like it cost more than the entire video budget, and that falsetto hitting notes most people can't even hear. MTV played it during off-peak hours because they didn't know what to do with him. Too black for rock, too rock for R&B, too strange for everybody. Then the song climbed to number 12. The album went gold a month later. And if you were in a black household in December 1982, you already knew. Prince was different. But here's the thing that gets me. MTV kept him in light rotation for months. They had the future sitting right there, and they treated it like a favor they were doing him. Prince didn't need favors. He was building an empire, and in 3 months, he'd be back with a video MTV couldn't ignore. Real talk, only 9% of you are subscribed. That hurts. We're spending hours digging through archives, fact-checking every detail, bringing these stories back to life. And if you're watching this far, you clearly care. So hit subscribe. It's free and takes 2 seconds. Now, to my subscribers, barely any of you have joined the membership. And honestly, that stings even more. You know the work we put in. you keep coming back. If these videos have ever made you feel something, if this music means something to you, join the membership. It's one coffee a month, and it's the only way we keep this going. Let's build this together. All right, back to it. Number 13, Musical Youth. Pass the Dutchie, early 1983. Five Jamaican kids from Birmingham. The oldest was 15. And they did what Michael Jackson couldn't do yet. They got MTV to put a black artist in heavy rotation. Pass the Dutchie dropped in early 1983, and MTV grabbed it immediately. British accents, reggae pop that white audiences could sing along to. Kids who looked non-threatening enough for middle America. The video's exactly what you'd expect. 5 boys in colorful outfits, smiling, dancing, passing around a cooking pot. No edge, no sexuality, no threat. Number 1 in 15 countries. Sold 100,000 copies on day 1 in the UK. And MTV played it to death. But here's what nobody talks about. The song's about passing a marijuana pipe. They changed Coochie to Dutchie to make it radio friendly, but the whole song is still about getting high and having the munchies. MTV didn't care, or didn't know. They just saw 5 kids who didn't scare their audience. Musical Youth became the first black group in heavy rotation on MTV. Not because they pushed boundaries, because they didn't. So I left my gate and went out for a walk. And if you were a black artist watching in 1983, you learned exactly what MTV wanted from you. 2 weeks later, everything changed. Number 12, Prince, Kiss, 1986. Prince closes the story with the most Prince move possible, a minimalist funk masterpiece that makes every other video look overproduced. Kiss is Prince frolicking in black and white, wearing high-waisted pants and crop tops, playing a guitar that weighs more than he does. The video is pure camp, pure confidence, pure, I don't need your approval anymore. The song hit number 1. MTV played it constantly. And by 1986, Prince was such a fixture on the network that they built programming around him. Here's what Kiss proved. MTV didn't change because they wanted to. They changed because artists like Prince, Michael, Whitney, Tina, Stevie, Chaka, and Lionel made it financially impossible not to. The song started as an acoustic demo. Prince gave it to the band Maserati. They turned it into electro funk. Prince took it back and made it his. The skeletal production influenced everyone from Pharrell to Trent Reznor. NME named it Single of the Year, and the video showed Prince at his most comfortable, playing a character so far beyond gender, beyond genre, beyond anything MTV thought they wanted. They played it anyway, because by 1986, MTV had learned what the rest of us always knew. R&B was never the problem. Their fear was. Number 11, Prince, Little Red Corvette, February 28, 1983. February 28, 1983, Prince's second video hits MTV, this time heavy rotation. Little Red Corvette was shot during a tour stop. Prince on stage doing those James Brown splits, that devastating guitar solo from Des Dickerson, cutting through everything.
A body like yours, you ought to be in my jail, baby. on the verge.
The video cost almost nothing. The song changed everything. By late 1983, Prince's audience shifted dramatically. 90% black when the tour started, 60% white by the end. MTV did that.
I'm gonna try to tame you. You know what I'm talking about?
The song peaked at number 6, higher on pop than R&B, the first time that happened for Prince. And suddenly white kids who'd never heard of Prince were learning every word. But here's what Prince understood that nobody else did. He wasn't trying to cross over. He was making everyone else cross over to him. Little Red Corvette is about a one-night stand with a woman who moves too fast, uses people up, and leaves. Prince wrote it after falling asleep in Lisa Coleman's car, woke up with the whole thing in his head. The video made him a star. But it also taught MTV a lesson they'd been avoiding. If you play the music, people will watch. 10 days later, that lesson became unavoidable. Number 10, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, March 10th, 1983. March 10th, 1983, the door doesn't just open, it explodes off the hinges. CBS Records president Walter Yetnikoff threatened to pull every single CBS artist from MTV if they didn't play Billie Jean. MTV caved, and everything changed. The video's a masterclass. Michael in that red jacket, the sidewalk tiles lighting up under his feet, the paparazzi who could never catch him on film. Director Steve Barron turned a song about a woman claiming Michael fathered her child into pure visual magic. 7 weeks at number 1, the video in heavy rotation immediately. And for the first time, MTV couldn't pretend R&B didn't exist. But here's what people forget. Michael Jackson wasn't asking for a chance. He was already one of the biggest stars in the world. The album Thriller had been out since November 1982. It was already selling like crazy. MTV didn't discover Michael Jackson. They just finally stopped pretending he didn't matter. And if you were watching in March 1983, you saw something shift. Black kids seeing themselves on MTV for the first time in heavy rotation. White kids realizing they'd been missing out. Michael didn't just break the color barrier. He made them feel stupid for having one in the first place. 3 weeks later, he did it again. Number 9, Michael Jackson, Beat It, March 31st, 1983. 3 weeks after Billie Jean, Michael came back with something MTV had never seen before. Beat It premiered during prime time on March 31st, 1983. Gang members from the Crips and Bloods, 80 total, dancing together on a set built to look like Skid Row. Eddie Van Halen's guitar solo screaming through the middle. Michael bringing 2 gangs together through the power of dance. The video cost $150,000. Michael paid for it himself after CBS refused. Bob Giraldi directed it like West Side Story, if West Side Story actually understood the streets. The song peaked at number 1, stayed there for 3 weeks, and suddenly MTV had a problem they'd created themselves. If they didn't play Michael Jackson, they were irrelevant. The video helped make Beat It a rock crossover. number 14 on the rock charts, top 5 of 1983, and Michael proved something crucial. R&B could be rock. Rock could be R&B. The lines were imaginary. But here's what I think about when I see this video. Those gang members weren't actors. They were real. And Michael convinced them to dance together for one day, to put down whatever they were fighting about and just move. That's not just a music video. That's a small miracle captured on film. By December, Michael had one more move to make. Number 8, Lionel Richie, All Night Long, All Night, 1983.
Come on and sing it on. We going to party.
Lionel Richie gives MTV exactly what they claimed they wanted. Pop so universal, so joyful, so impossible to ignore that even their excuses don't work anymore.
Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music.
All Night Long isn't trying to break barriers, it's just a party. Caribbean vibes, dancers from every background, and Lionel Richie in the center wearing the biggest smile you've ever seen. Bob Rafelson directed it. Michael Nesmith produced it, and MTV played it constantly. The song hit number 1 on pop, R&B, and adult contemporary. 3 charts, same song. That's how universal Lionel made it. But here's the thing, those African lyrics everyone sang along to, complete gibberish. Lionel ran out of time to hire a translator, so he just made up words that sounded right. Tambolita Say de Moya doesn't mean anything. It's a joke that became a hook. The video featured Lionel as the guy you want at your party. No threat, no edge, just pure celebration. And MTV couldn't say no to celebration. They played it to death, put it in heavy rotation immediately, because after Michael Jackson forced their hand, Lionel Richie made it easy. But if you were paying attention, you noticed something. MTV played the black artists who made them comfortable. Lionel Richie, yes. Michael Jackson, finally. But watch who they still ignored. Watch who still couldn't get on. December 1983, Michael was about to remind them why they'd been fools. Number 7, Michael Jackson, Thriller, December 2nd, 1983. December 2nd, 1983, MTV aired all 14 minutes of Thriller at midnight, then played it again and again and again. John Landis directed it like a feature film. $500,000 budget, biggest music video ever made at the time. Zombie choreography that became part of global pop culture. Vincent Price's laugh at the end that still gives people chills. The video wasn't just played, it was an event. People gathered to watch it like appointment television. MTV built entire specials around it. And Michael Jackson officially became the biggest star on the planet. The song peaked at number 4. The album Thriller became the best-selling album of all time, and MTV went from reluctantly playing black artists to building their entire network around them. But here's the moment that still gets me. Michael almost didn't make it. He was a Jehovah's Witness. The horror imagery troubled him. He added a disclaimer at the beginning. Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this film in no way endorses a belief in the occult. The man who revolutionized music videos almost walked away from his most famous one because of his faith. Thriller ran for 17 more weeks at number 1 after the video dropped. 37 weeks total at the top, and MTV learned what real power looked like. Number 6, Lionel Richie, Hello, 1984.
Is it me you're looking for?
Lionel Richie made MTV cry. Hello premiered with that unforgettable Bob Giraldi video.
I long to see the sunlight in your hair.
Lionel as a drama teacher, falling for a blind student who sculpts his face in clay without ever seeing him. The whole thing is melodramatic, emotional, and absolutely everywhere.
For I haven't got a clue.
6 weeks at number 1 in the UK, 2 weeks on top in the US, number 1 on pop, R&B, and adult contemporary. Lionel Richie doing what Lionel Richie does best, making everyone feel something. MTV put it in heavy rotation immediately. The video became a cultural moment, and the line, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" became the most parodied lyric of the decade. But here's what's interesting.
I've just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder.
Lionel thought the line was too corny to finish the song. His producer, James Anthony Carmichael, had to convince him to complete it. His wife had to tell him it was good. The song Lionel almost abandoned became one of his biggest hits ever. And MTV audiences ate it up. By 1984, MTV wasn't making exceptions for black artists anymore. They were programming them.
Someone loving you. Tell me how to win your heart.
The barrier wasn't just broken, it was obliterated. And artists like Lionel Richie walked through like it had never existed in the first place. 2 months later, Prince reminded everyone what real power looked like.
Until you time and
Number 5, Prince, When Doves Cry, June 1984. June 1984, Prince drops the biggest song of the year, and the video is him in a bathtub.
doves cry. Everybody.
When Doves Cry premiered on MTV during primetime. White doves emerging from double doors, Prince naked in a stark white bathtub, scenes from Purple Rain, intercut with the Revolution dancing in a minimalist white room. Network executives thought it was too sexual. They played it anyway, because by June 1984, if you weren't playing Prince, you were losing. The song stayed at number 1 for 5 weeks. Blocked Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark from the top spot. Billboard named it the number 1 single of 1984, and the video was nominated for Best Choreography at the MTV Video Music Awards. But here's the thing that nobody talks about. Prince recorded this song in 2 days. Every instrument, every vocal, famously removed the bass line after talking to Jill Jones. And the song became iconic for what it didn't have. The movie Purple Rain made $70 million on a $7 million budget. The soundtrack sold 13 million copies in the US alone. And for a few weeks in the summer of 1984, Prince had the number 1 single, album, and film in America simultaneously. MTV didn't give Prince that platform. Prince took it and made them grateful he let them come along for the ride. 3 months later, another legend stepped up. Number 4, Chaka Khan, I Feel For You, 1984. Chaka Khan takes a Prince song, adds Mel Mel's rap, Stevie Wonder's harmonica, and creates something MTV had never seen before. I Feel For You was one of the first R&B videos to fully embrace hip-hop. breakdancing from Shabba-Doo and Boogaloo Shrimp, straight from the movie Breakin', day-glow fashion, an inner-city courtyard setting, and that iconic opening. Chaka Khan. The Chaka Khan repetition, a mistake. Producer R.F. Martin left it in. It became the most recognizable intro of the year. The song hit number 3 on the Hot 100, number 1 on R&B and dance charts, and Chaka Khan became the first artist to top 4 different Billboard charts with one song. MTV put it in heavy rotation because they couldn't ignore it. The video was hip-hop culture exploding into mainstream consciousness, and the song itself was a masterclass. Prince's writing, Chaka's vocals, Mel Mel's rap, Stevie Wonder's harmonica. Three generations of black music innovation in one track. But here's what this video proved. MTV's rock format excuse was always garbage. Hip-hop was rock, funk was rock, R&B was rock. The only difference was the color of the artists making it. Chaka Khan didn't need MTV's approval. She just showed up and took what was hers. Number 3, Tina Turner, What's Love Got to Do with It, 1984.
But a second-hand emotion. What's love got
Tina Turner stages the greatest comeback in music history, and MTV is forced to witness it.
for it? There's a phrase.
What's Love Got to Do with It dropped with Tina strutting down New York City sidewalks in a pencil skirt and high heels. No elaborate set, no big production. Just Tina Turner radiating so much power that nothing else mattered.
I've been thinking about my own.
The song hit number 1 in the U.S., stayed there for 3 weeks, won Grammys for Record of the Year and Song of the Year, and made a 44-year-old black woman the oldest solo female artist to top the Hot 100 at the time.
Headed someplace. I've got cause to be. There's a name.
MTV played it in heavy rotation. The video won Best Female Video at the 1985 VMAs, and suddenly everyone remembered why Tina Turner was a legend. But here's the story nobody tells.
Other reason you do it for me. Oh.
Tina's first single, Let's Stay Together, got minimal MTV play in 1983. They said it was too R&B. Then What's Love Got to Do with It became unavoidable, and suddenly MTV found room for her.
What's love got to do with it? Who needs a
24 years between her first hit with Ike Turner and her first solo number 1. 24 years of abuse, bankruptcy, playing Holiday Inns just to survive, and rebuilding from nothing.
if I tend to look dazed?
And when she finally got that number 1, MTV acted like they'd been there all along. Tina Turner didn't need rescuing, she needed the world to get out of her way.
That it means more than that. Oh, what's love?
Number 1, Whitney Houston, How Will I Know, December 1985. December 1985. Whitney Houston becomes the first black woman to achieve sustained heavy rotation on MTV. And she does it with a video that's pure joy. How Will I Know premiered right before Christmas. Whitney in a colorful set with video screens everywhere, dancing with backup dancers, wearing a blonde wig, her skin lightened beyond her natural tone. The video was specifically designed to appeal to white audiences. It worked. The song hit number 1. Won Best Female Video at the 1986 VMAs. And Whitney Houston became the blueprint for every black female artist who came after. But here's what Whitney said in 2001 when MTV asked her about it. I remember that I couldn't get on. She laughed when she said it, but it wasn't funny. MTV refused to play her first video, You Give Good Love, in 1985, said it was too R&B. Then Saving All My Love for You became unavoidable. Then How Will I Know made them feel stupid for ever saying no. Whitney's debut album sold 25 million copies worldwide, became the best-selling solo debut in history. And paved the way for Janet Jackson, Brandy, Missy Elliott, and every black woman who dominated MTV in the decades that followed. The video that broke the color barrier for black women wasn't about struggle. It was about a young woman asking if someone would love her back. Universal, joyful, impossible to resist. Whitney Houston didn't break down the door. She walked through it like it was always hers, because it was.